Rangers' preparations for tonight's meeting with Hibs have been disrupted by an unwelcome development, casting doubt over how Danny Röhl will approach the fixture. With a demanding period ahead and little margin for error, the situation has added an extra layer of uncertainty at Ibrox, forcing key decisions to be made in the coming days. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rangers have been handed a major blow as Danny Röhl has conceded he is anxiously waiting on the fitness of Bojan Miovski ahead of Rangers' Monday night clash with Hibs, though the head coach is hopeful the striker will avoid any prolonged spell on the sidelines. Miovski was one of the few bright sparks on a frustrating European night in Budapest, producing a stunning scissor kick to put Rangers ahead against Ferencváros. However, his moment of brilliance ultimately counted for little as the Hungarian side fought back to secure a result that all but ended the Light Blues' Europa League hopes. With continental ambitions effectively extinguished, Röhl's attention has now shifted firmly back to domestic matters, but uncertainty remains over whether his in-form forward will be fit to lead the line at Ibrox. The concern stems from the knock Miovski picked up during the defeat, leaving his availability in doubt at a time when he has finally begun to deliver on expectations. After a slow start to life in Glasgow following his arrival from Spain, the North Macedonian international has rediscovered his scoring touch in emphatic fashion. Goals have been hard to come by early on, with just 2 strikes in his opening 18 appearances, but that narrative has changed rapidly over the past week. A sharp double at Rugby Park signalled a turning point, and his acrobatic effort in Hungary made it 3 goals in the space of 2 matches. That sudden burst of productivity has been warmly welcomed by Röhl, who admitted it would be a bitter blow to lose Miovski just as momentum was building. Speaking on Friday, the Rangers boss outlined the situation and stressed that a decision would not be rushed. "It's too early, let's see," Röhl explained. "I think the next 48 hours will decide if he's available or not. We are doing everything at the moment that we need." Röhl indicated that the injury does not initially appear to be serious, but stopped short of offering any guarantees. "It looks at the moment like a kick," he added. "Normally it's not long term, but you never know. I think that's the reason why we have to wait for a reaction from today and tomorrow, and then we can say more." The timing is far from ideal, with Rangers facing a demanding run of fixtures and in need of consistency in the final third. Miovski's recent upturn in confidence has been clear, both in his movement and his willingness to take responsibility in front of goal, something Röhl believes has been building for some time. "Bojan has now scored 3 goals in 2 games, the German said. "I think we've been waiting for this, and now he feels more confident." With Hibs visiting Ibrox and a congested schedule looming, Röhl acknowledged the importance of having his striker available if possible. "It would be helpful that he's available, especially now for the busy schedule in the next weeks," he said. "For now, Rangers must wait, hoping their resurgent forward will be cleared in time to continue the form that has offered a rare positive amid recent European disappointment." Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you. Let's get back into the video. In other news, JD Gassama's future at Rangers is beginning to attract serious attention, with growing suggestions that the winger could be on the move if Villarreal are willing to significantly raise their offer. Reports indicate the Spanish club would need to more than double the fee Rangers paid Sheffield Wednesday in the summer to tempt the Ibrox side into negotiations, with the players' representatives also understood to be open to a potential switch. Gassama only arrived in Glasgow a few months ago, completing a move from the cash-strapped championship outfit for a fee in the region of £2.2 million. At the time, the deal was viewed as something of a calculated gamble following a summer marked by missed targets under former sporting director Kevin Thelwell. during what quickly became an ill-fated early period of Russell Martin's reign. However, the 21-year-old has since emerged as one of the brighter sparks in an otherwise challenging campaign for Rangers. Despite the club's struggles for consistency, Gamara has delivered tangible end product. The winger has scored 6 goals and provided 2 assists, offering pace, directness, and attacking threat in a side that has often lacked cutting edge. Those performances have not gone unnoticed abroad, with reports in Spain claiming Villarreal are stepping up their interest ahead of the January window. It is suggested the La Liga side are accelerating their pursuit, with their recruitment plans also said to include AS Trenčín winger Sani Suleiman. Within those reports, Rangers are described as being under pressure to generate revenue as new head coach Danny Röhl looks to reshape the squad to his own specifications. As a result, the Light Blues are believed to be holding out for more than double the fee they paid for Gamara, which would set any potential asking price at around £4.4 million. The situation is further complicated by claims that several clubs across Europe are monitoring developments closely, alert to the possibility of a deal should Rangers signal a willingness to sell. It has also been reported that the player's entourage accept that his time in Glasgow could be coming to an end, adding weight to the idea that a departure, while not imminent, is being actively considered behind the scenes. Villarreal, meanwhile, are said to be ready to formalise interest in the coming weeks, with hopes of opening preliminary discussions as soon as possible. For Rangers, the decision is a delicate one, cashing in on a player who has quickly become influential versus retaining one of their most effective attackers during a transitional period. Asked about Gamara's future following the recent defeat to Ferencváros, Röhl was careful not to be drawn into speculation. He said, "I don't want to speak about rumours. I think there will be a lot of them about outs and ins. He's a player at our club, and there's nothing more to say. We need every player in good shape. That's what we have to do in the next few weeks. There are big opportunities for us, but we have to take the next step on Monday by getting a clean sheet and being clinical in both boxes." For now, Gamara remains a Rangers player, but with interest intensifying and a clear valuation in mind, the coming weeks could prove decisive in determining whether his stay at Ibrox is a short-lived one. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.